morning. Welcome to Fluttering in the Spirit Tarot. Today is Tuesday, February 24th, 2026. This is a reading for the sign of Libra. Please take what fits you and leave the rest. Please subscribe, follow, and like this video. All right, Spirit, please help give me wisdom and help me find the right words here. All right. So I already started this video once and then my alarm went off and it cut it off midway through, so I'm having to start over. So we had 4 cards come out here at first. The first card we have is the Justice card. So this is your own energy. And we have the quote, "The future depends on what we do in the present." And that's Mahatma Gandhi. So what I'm getting here is that a lot of times we focus a lot on what we did in the past, and because we stay there, we repeat it. And so this card is bringing to your attention that the future depends on what we do right now in the present. We can't change the past, but we can change what we're presently doing, which can change our outcome in situations that we want to grow in, or if we are hoping for a different outcome than what we foresee at the time, it's best to not focus too much on the past, but to focus more on what you're presently doing. And then we have a divine masculine, and this is coming out in a reversal. So I do believe this is talking about past energy, but also this can be also the opposite. And we have windfall here and past energy. And then we also have scheming. So I went ahead and clarified the cards so I can get a better understanding on what Spirit's trying to talk about today. And so what I got to clarify the Justice card is the 10 of Pentacles here. And so this card in an upright would be to have abundance in your life, but with this coming out in a reverse, it's the opposite. So you may be feeling failure or loss in a situation, and the advice is definitely to look at what you're doing in the present, because that's what's going to determine your future in a situation. So right now you're facing something that you probably don't really like facing, whether this is financial difficulties, it could be relational difficulties with different people in your life, potentially. You may find yourself needing to break away from what your usual traditions are in a situation. And then I went ahead and clarified divine masculine. And with this 10 of Pentacles coming out in reverse, and then with divine masculine coming out in reverse, and taking into account the fact that scheming is here. And this is coming out in a present energy, is telling me that this divine masculine, they may have been in a divine, what do I want to call it? Position and how they were moving in the past. But this is in reverse here. And to clarify it, we have the 4 of Pentacles. And that's also coming out in a reverse. So that's someone who's really greedy, especially when it comes to potentially material things. They can be very controlling. So then we have windfall coming out in reverse. So this is telling me that maybe potentially in the past there was a windfall, whether that's money, success in something, It can really mean a lot of different things for different people. So it may not be the same for each person as well. But what we do see when we clarify the cards is the Nine of Cups coming out in a reverse as well, and then the Scout of Cups. The Scout of Cups could be potentially a water sign or someone with water in their chart, so that would be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You can see this person looks really, really free spirited. They're enjoying life. So there may have been a windfall in the past. We're seeing someone not in a abundant energy here. Because the windfall's in reverse. And then we're also seeing with the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is someone who could be very selfish and greedy, like we said here with the Four of Pentacles coming out. It's kind of the same energy. You may be very, or dealing with someone, if this isn't you, who's very judgy. So they may look at other people and think they're complacent and not making proper uh, movement in their lives forward. May also be overindulging. So this could be drinking potentially with the cups, or some kind of other overindulgence, which can be a lot of different things, really. I mean, it can be drinking, food, drugs, anything you can overindulge in. Just risky behaviors. And then we have the scheming card, which came out. And what I'd like to do, I just realized the first time I recorded this, I went ahead and so I pulled from and I'm going to stop here and we'll go ahead and clarify scheming in a minute, but I pulled from the Shaman Wisdom cards that I just got. These are by Lita Richardson. And so we got two different ones. We got number 46 and number 24. So the first one's the Redwood, which is feminine energy, North and Mars are relevant, and Earth signs. And then we got the Wolf, which is also North and East, Northeast, and then masculine energy and water signs, which we have water here and we have Pentacles here, which is Earth. So it's tying those two energies. So I feel like someone here has air in their chart, of course, or is dealing with an air sign, being that this reading is for Libra. And yeah, someone might have earth or water. So we will go ahead and read the Redwood first, which is number 46. I am Redwood. I'm the majestic godmother spirit of the forest. Through my roots, you will come to understand that trivial relationships can become profound relationships. I am unending. I am lasting truth that aims you towards the ultimate wisdom and knowledge you are seeking. I extend your awareness of the universal experience. Consider the eminence you are placing on yourself by restricting your upward growth. I come of age. You must also come of age, grow up, and face that which is on your path. So, this is really saying it's time to mature. This is a immature energy here that you've been in the past. And with the scheming coming out right now in present energy, let's get a little more on that too. So we have Excuse me. The Six of Swords and the Eight of Swords to clarify scheming, and those both came out in a reverse. So with the Six of Swords, that's feeling stuck in a scheming mindset, potentially carrying emotional baggage, delaying and not able to move on, staying in place. But also with the Eight of Swords, you also are beginning to see that you're doing this and gaining hopefully some freedom with the Eight of Swords being in reverse from this empowerment, releasing yourself from these restrictions that you're putting on yourself by staying in this scheming energy. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and clarify not clarify, but read from the guidebook for the Wolf card, which is number 24. I'm Redwood. I'm the false face mask. That is not it. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. Number 24. It did not say Redwood either. It said something else. My mind just went with it. I am Wolf. I lead the way. I am the knower and teacher of much wisdom. I hold a key to the heart. I am loyalty and love. Though many perceive only my aggressive nature, I, the wolf, mate for life. You can count my staying power in this tumultuous world. I am a fierce and loving protector. My senses are keen and my intellect calculating. I possess instincts beyond the ordinary and I am able to search out that which I pursue. I seek and I find. I am alert to the inner wisdom of all my relations. I am your pathfinder. I lead the way. I have slipped into your affairs to become your tutor to help you survive. If you will listen with the highly developed senses of the wolf, you will be 100 times more sensitive than those around you. Everything around you, the plants, trees, rocks, wind, and weather are all your teachers. Heed them. Remember to be teachable. My companionship symbolizes the loyalty that is wolf. I am setting the stage for long term relationships in your life, either in your career or in your home. Right. Then I pulled one advice card. This is from the Clarifying Life Situations deck, which is one of the first ones that I got. I really like it. And your advice is to embrace openness and insight, allowing life's truths to reveal themselves. All right, well, that is your reading today, Libra. Please do subscribe, follow, and like this video. Till next time.